Johnson County Schools is nearing a month and a half of being out of class, but a return to school has been set.
Yeah, the school system set a return date of Wednesday, November 6th. The district said they hoped for an earlier start date, but decided against it after meeting with local and state safety officials. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson spoke with school leaders to get some insight on how they're preparing to get back to class.
Johnson County Director of Schools, Dr. Michelle Simcox, told me the reason they haven't been able to return to class is because communities like Trade are inaccessible by car, much less by school bus, as major roads like 421 here are closed. But she says there is hope around the corner.
Our county highway department has said the roads are not safe enough to return to school. Our sheriff's department has gave the same guidance, so we follow that guidance. Even though we want our kids in school, we also want them to be safe and wait until it's time to where we know that we can get them there safely.
By the time students return to class on November 6th, Simcox says they will have missed 23 days of instructional time. The Tennessee Department of Education requires 180 total days. The county has 13 days built in for weather.
Fortunately, we already have received guidance from the state. They will waive these days for us.
With state regulations settled, the district is now focused on making up for lost learning. Simcox told me she's asking the school board to consider holding classes on President's Day and Martin Luther King Day. Next Monday, all school staff will return to work and undergo trauma training, so they're prepared to welcome students back, including the at least 40 who were displaced by Helene.
I'm sure that when we get back in school, there may be more, but providing additional resources and guidance and counseling just for them, just to say, hey, we're here, and give them a hug. And, we want them back so we can just make sure that they're okay.
Elementary supervisor Angie Wills told me teachers will send out review packets next week as well.
We will also be working with our teachers to work on pacing guides and to kind of get a game plan for curriculum.
Simcox says she's also working with the state to push back or cancel many exams, including end-of-course exams for high school students. She says she's also working with the ACT to reschedule the missed test date. Reporting in Johnson County, Catherine Simpson, News Channel 11.